Hi everyone. In my last video I was in Wisconsin. Now I'm in Ghana, back in the motherland, where I actually started my YouTube channel. So instead of delaying, I'm gonna have courage to tell my second story, 3 powerful ways the law of attraction worked for me. Story number 2, how I manifested my husband. So this was back in 2013 when I met him, and this video is going to be more of a story time kind of video because there really is only one step, one thing that I did and that is worth taking note of, that anyone can do. So the background of the whole thing, the background of my story is back when I went to college, 2008. In that very year, I met my first boyfriend. Great, sweet guy, but it was very clear to me that I had no clue about relationships. What I did as my part-time study was I was studying relationships over 4 years. I took several online courses. I read several books. Great people you see here on YouTube, Matthew Hussey, Tony Robbins, Rory Ray, just like so many people, you know, to understand the dynamics of relationships and love, because that's what I do personally. When I mess something up, or when I realize I don't understand something, I study like crazy. So I studied, and after like a few years, I came to realize it was like gonna be like a lifetime learning thing. But I was like, okay, I'm saturated, I have enough knowledge. And then when I was just about ready to get into a relationship, I came across something Tony Robbins said. Tony Robbins, great relationship and life and wealth coach. So what he said was to have a piece of paper. This is the step. Okay, get a piece of paper or your tablet and put on one side all the traits that you're looking for in your partner, and then on the other side put who you have to be for that partner. And I know some people don't like to work or don't like to do anything for a relationship. They want it to just be natural or whatever. But our natural instincts, sometimes they're kind of wonky. So what I discovered within 1 year, this is how long it took me, I discovered I wanted an outgoing guy. At that period of time, I was pretty isolated. I didn't really have many friends, and so I started to learn how to open my heart up to people. And this was not something that comes just like that. That takes like actual practice, like getting out of your comfort zone, true growth. And one of the other things on my list was I wanted a alpha male. I wanted a masculine man. So that means I needed to become a feminine woman. And at that time, I only had friends who were men. So I had to open up my heart to women and to being friends with women and getting into the feminine energy and actually embracing those things, discovering that side of myself. And so it's that deep. It's that deep. And it really worked. It worked for me. And at that point in time, I wasn't even looking for anybody. I was just so engulfed in the process of growing as a person to who that person would love to be with. I mean, it was over time, it wasn't really about the other person. It was more about growing to the better version of myself. And lo and behold, 1 year later, this guy shows up and he just like saw me across the way and his eyes lit up and I was like, what? And it turns out, you know, we just attracted to each other. And of course, I mean, not of course, but I didn't realize it until I started speaking with him. I saw he just checked off everything. You know, some of the things on my list were things that I already loved. Like, I loved music. I was looking for someone who loved music. And things, superficial things like hair color or eye color, I was not too interested in that. And in fact, it's better not to list those things. But if it's really important to you, go ahead and list that. So several years later, he proposed to me and we got married, and you know, the rest is an ongoing history. So that is how I did it. I hope that you can take this one step and go deep, because this one is difficulty level is medium in my opinion. First time, that 50,000 for me, that came within a short period of time, like within 1 month. That was easy. This one was medium because it took me like 1 year. But I'm sure it can happen like a lot quicker for some people. It just is a matter of what you're looking for and who you're willing to become for that. And if you're just not looking, sometimes that works too, but you might attract not exactly what you're deep down inside, what you're looking for. Okay, bye.